Hello again. Right, I'm just going to show you this one now. It's drip again, and it's just this calculator what drip network has on. I'll put I think the link's in the description on the other ones, but I'll try and make sure I remember to put it in this one. If I forget, just comment and I'll put it in comments. But yeah, I'll try and remember to put it on as soon as this video is based on this one. So yeah, it's an handy little tool to have, and it gives you an idea of how much you can earn and what you can do with drip, to be honest, on the drip force. I also put the link for that one as well if you're not in it, if you're just looking at this because you're interested or you're thinking about it. This is for the drip faucet one. So yeah, I'll just show you this. So that's, for instance, let's see how much price in a minute. $7.19. Keeps fluctuating up and down this at the moment. Bear in mind, animal farm, that's not open fully yet. That's hopefully 18th of October, what's being said. So that's going to have a big impact on price of drip. It could go anywhere. It could rock it. It could stabilize it better. It could take it up a little bit. To be honest, some people, some other YouTubers are saying it could go to $50. Who knows? But yeah, what I'm showing you at the moment is this calculator. It just gives you a rough idea. So what I worked on at the minute is, say you want to, let me cancel this out and I'll show you this calculator. Say you want to deposit, I don't know, let's say you want to go in big at the start. Well, not big, but yeah, decent price, 500. So you want to come in with $500. And at the moment it is, well, let's call it 720 because it keeps going back up. That's around about $500. So I'll just leave it on the first day. I'm not going to put any of these in because this just gets confusing. I'm just going to show you this for now. So yeah, at the moment, so you spent $500. You've got about 65 drip in your drip account, and you deposited it into the faucet where you get the 1% a day. So we'll leave it based on the price today. We'll not put this up yet. So we'll just think, oh yeah, it's going to be this price now forever or whatever. So we'll just see. So on your first days, you're going to be getting around about half a drip returned a day, which at this price I've just shown you appears around about $3.77. That's after your taxes and everything. That'll give you about 80%. Yeah, 0.81%. Because that's after your taxes and everything like that. Your claim fees and your selling fees. Obviously, these fees, if you don't know about them, they go back into the system again. So yeah, so for that, you're looking at about 0.53 drip, half a drip, $377. So if you want to skip on a little bit, let's have a look. So bear in mind you've got 65 drip. We're not putting any claims, we're just bearing in mind that you're just going to hydrate all the time, not claim. So we'll move on a month. So in 30 days time, your original 65 drip will be around about 86 drip now. So obviously you've compounded it, you made more drip. So you're 0.7 drip a day. You're heading towards 1 drip a day. You're on provider again, price is that, same, 496. Go on again, 60 days. You're now just short of 1 drip. You've took your balance up to 114 drip. You're now on 659 a day. This is again, if the price is still this. It could be more, could be less. It's more likely going to be more where the form's going. And we've got 90 days, 120. So let's look at 6 months time. So in 6 months, not that long, some passes on, believe me. I've been in it a while now. A lot of people have been in it over a year. So 6 months time, your daily profits you're getting over, well, nearly 3 drip now, 2.86 drip. And at this price up here, you're looking at about $20.50 a day. That's not a bad, we're talking about 6 months time compounding. If I'm going to put 500 in, $500, 65 drip. Now I've got 356 drip, nearly 3 drip a day, over $20 a day return, and that's after taxes as well. That's what you'll be getting. That's after taxes. And you could draw that out now up to your max. You know what I mean? You have a max payout. That's this down here, but this is from start. So you can kind of join that until you reach your max, which on that, in 6 months' time, you'll have claimed, because the thing is when you do a hydrate, it also goes in as a claim. That every time you hydrate, your maximum payout will go up anyway because it's 1% per day, so it's like 365. So obviously, if you hydrated one drip, it'd be times 365. This would go in here, obviously. So yeah, so this will go up anyway. So 6 months' time, you've technically claimed an hydrated 306 drip. Your max payout is 1,301. So you've still got a bit to go. So you could start, if you started drawing this out now, it wouldn't end until this matched this, until you got to 1,300, and that'd be it. You've claimed. But if you just do a claim and then say you do 6, 6 hydrates and then 1 day claim, or 5 hydrates and 2 days claim, whatever you want to do, or just carry on hydrating and build it up a bit more, this is going to get bigger. So if we look at a year's time, if you want to leave it that long, you're now on 2,000, over 2,000 drip, nearly 17 drip a day. At these prices again, at that $7 mark, $117 a day. You've still got enough to, start claiming every day now if you wanted to, till you get to your maximum payout again, which is 7,481 drip, which is 53 grand at this price up here again. So you can see where I'm coming from. So let's go back to 6 months. Remember this amount, $20, just under 3 drip a day. Just gone back in time 6 months. So let's say in 6 months' time, let's say this has gone up to, I don't know, animal farms opening up again. People are saying it could go to 50. Let's say 20. I think that's fair. Let's say 6 months' time it's gone up to 20. You're now looking, you've still got the same drip coming in, obviously, because that's what you're compounding from what you usually put in, unless you deposit more drip. What we're looking at now is how much this drip, the same amount of drip what you're drawing, how much it's worth now. It's worth 57. So again, these are your drip amounts. You're still the same. You've claimed 306. You've still got 1,301 to claim. If you stopped hydrating now and just start claiming, you'll be able to claim this. You'll be able to claim this drip every day until it maxed to this. Your max would go up here, and then it stops. And that's like 26 grand. So this is crazy. So you know what I mean? In like 6 months' time, you could decide to start claiming, or you could do a day on, day off, 3 days hydrate, a couple of days claim, 3 days hydrate, whatever you want to do, and start drawing some out, or just keep it going for a bit longer. So you can see how the compounding works and the prices. I mean, if people are right, I don't know, if speculation's right, and after October it does start to hike up and does really well, and it does go up to 50, which is saying could be possible. I don't know. I'm not saying it's going to do that. I don't want to put myself on that. I'm just saying it's done it before. It's done it before, so it's not impossible for it to do it. So let's say it does. 6 months' time, it's gone up to 50. You have now got. It's going to give you about 69 drip. There is tax on that, so let's take 10% off that. So yeah, you're looking at about 62. So we'll change. I've got my calculations right. I'll just put that in. It gives us a rough idea anyway. So you're going to be looking at about, you're now on 143 a day. You've still got the same amounts of drip on your max, but obviously the amount what it's worth, 65. So basically you can draw this drip out every day until it reaches this amount. Well, it's that less that 300. So you've got like a 1,000 drip because you've drawn 306. That makes sense. So if I put, I know that, you've got 1,000 drip to draw out, and you're drawing out just under 3 a day at 143. So you can imagine how much that's going to be. So I'll just work it out. It's not going to be exact, obviously, with your taxes and things, but let's. So we've got 1,000 drip 1000 drip times, or share, we need to share it by, don't we? So 1000 drip shared by 2.86 times that times 143. It's taking about 50 grand. That looks things, if I worked it out right, obviously. Don't hold me just to that, but you give or take, that's what it's going to be, because you're drawing this amount of part. If it stays at these prices, what I'm putting up here, you're doing 143 a day. So yeah, you can see where that goes. So yeah, all good. I mean, at one bit, I will put this in, this is a long shot, but when the animal farm opened, like I said, it went up in hundreds. So just by chance, I don't know, let's have a look. 140. Look at that. 400. Wouldn't we love that? Can you imagine that? That would just be immense. So, and this is a day. So yeah, it's just to get an idea. This side is just all what it works out to, all the way up to your maximum claims. You can have, I don't know if I can find it. You can have a maximum claim up to 100,000 drip. So, but that's claiming. So yeah, it just depends how you hydrate and compound as such, whatever you want to call it. Whether you add any more into it, whether you deposit any more, or whether you just decide to claim, or whether you do some kind of system where you claim a couple of times and hydrate a couple of times. I don't know, whichever way you want, what suits you. So yeah, so I'll leave the link for this in the description as always. I'll put that back to where it should be. You don't want to do it. No, it's back. So it's dropped down now. This has gone to 713. We're on 720. It'll go back up again. It's been up to 740. It's crazy. It just goes all the time. So yeah, all good. I'll leave this in the description and just have a play around with it. It gives you an idea what you can do. It might give you a better idea how much you want to put in, how much you want to risk, and obviously you can put in dollar cost averaging, which is buying them whenever days for an amount of time. You can put your claiming in. So yeah, it's a nice little tool. So yeah, put this one in, then you can see what you can make. So all right, I'll leave it at that, and remember to subscribe and like. Like everybody says, what does this? It helps. So yeah, like the video if you do like it. Subscribe if you want to be ready for me putting any more on. And yeah, speak to you later.